Hello, my name is Tim Wallace, and today I'm going to be doing the CSS Battle of the Day for June 28th, 2024. So let's get started. The target today is this one right here. It looks like we've got two dark blue divs, and the bottom dark blue div has this smaller light blue div inside it. So let's start with the code. We'll remove all of these comments right here. We also don't need the closing style tag. So we'll copy this div here, and this bottom div will have a div inside it. Perfect. And these two divs are different heights, so we'll need to identify them somehow. We'll call this one A, and inside here we'll call this one B. Let's start with the body. We'll add the background color, which is this light blue color. And we'll also make it a flex container so that we can stack both of our dark blue divs on top of each other. Display flex and flex direction column so that they are stacked on top of each other. And we're going to remove the default margin so we can get the elements all the way to the top and bottom. And we will align the items in the center. And lastly, we will justify the content space between so that both divs are spread apart. And lastly, we will need to set the height to 100% so that we get those divs actually spreading apart. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now let's move on to our dark blue divs. We need to make them much wider. Let's try 300 pixels. Looks a little bit too wide. Let's try 270. Let's try 275. Still a little off. 280. Perfect. And the height for this one, it looks like it's a little bit too tall. Let's shrink that down a little bit. Perfect. And now this bottom div, we need to make it a little bit taller. So that's going to be div A. We'll give it a height of maybe 150. Perfect. And now the last thing we need to do is to take care of that small light blue div, which we call B. We'll give a height of 75, a width of 75, and the background will be that light blue. Whoops. And we will give it a margin of 0 and auto so that it moves to the middle. We're getting really close. Just got to adjust the size a little bit. Looks a little bit big right now. What about 60? I think it is 60. Perfect. And I think that about completes it. Let's just submit it, make sure we have 100% match. Great. And there we go. There's a few optimizations we can make, some really easy ones. You don't have to include the pixels for height and width. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.